always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos.
To kick off for the Chargers.
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
180.
There's a dive up the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
180.
First down, and they go right back to it. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 6-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Baker now from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34.
20.
To throw, Mayfield. Throw left side, complete. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
180. Start.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Chargers, nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. He fields it from the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Headed out right. He's keeping it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. It's a turnover on his first pass of the season. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
180!
Throwing again is Baker. Hauled in left side. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Good! 180! What's that?
Baker now off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
180! Point it right, point it right, point it right. What's that?
Handoff on second and short. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go.
Good. 180! What's that?
This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. On the run, deep. He's got it at the 30. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. It's Hampton on second. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. Offensive line fast. Third down, give to Hampton. This gets the first and more. And they stop him just in time. He's at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Chargers.
Hampton hits the end zone. for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a one-score game in the first half. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Throw to the right, finds Waddle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 32.
Mayfield now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
20.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
180.
1st down throw here. Mayfield. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Finds a seam down the middle. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Good. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
8 yards to
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
180. What's that?
They'll throw 3rd and long. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Broncos on top here at Mile High. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Good. 180. What's that?
Here's Baker. Forced out to his right. Now hit, Mayfield loses the ball. And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be the best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Good. 20. What's that?
Mayfield will look to throw. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
180. What's that?
Back now, pressure coming. Complete out to the right. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
They're on the 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
5-9. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Looking quickly here.
At the 36-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Herbert from the gun. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
First down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him on the slant. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down. First and goal, Chargers.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Set. Go.
They'll run with Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. There's another for it. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a one-score game before halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
180. What's that?
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Back to throw it. Completed over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Set. 180.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Stop him here right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be second down.
Well, this will actively age a coach on the sidelines. Wrinkles and gray hair, all of it. All the planning, a great play, and careful execution led to that. And it was dropped to the turf.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Shotgun give to Hampton. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. And it's 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Crowd right. Set. Lady. Crowd. Home trips right.
Under the gun, here's Hampton. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Baylor tight. Go.
He's back to throw. That one's good to McConkey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Set.
Hampton now up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Back to Hampton. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Offense in a hurry up here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Set.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41.
Set. 180. Hurry. What's that?
Dive play straight ahead. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Set. 180. What's that?
Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
20. What's that?
Mayfield now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. So he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, alert 33. 180. What's that?
First down, here's Baker. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
180. Stop.
From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
180. Up. What's that?
They'll run it here on 3rd down. Space to the left. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. 180.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Regular. 180.
Baker now off the play fake. buying some time left. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
180. Done.
Here's Baker to throw. On the move, headed right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, putting working on the
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
180. Watch one.
3rd and long for him here. Caught on a slant. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 4th quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Right in the hut.
Right up the gut. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Herbert on 1st down. Buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. All right, they brought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Again, it's Hampton. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back, and now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Set. Lion, lion, lion. Baylor tight. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Let's go.
Hampton gets the handoff. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He brings it in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz, and he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now. They need 7.
Set.
Herbert now. Makes the catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 7.
OP.
Third and inches.
59.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
Finds him on the crossing route. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. 180. Hurry. Watch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
180. What's that?
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Rolling out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180! What's up?
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Staring down, that down in distance. It was going to take some time of a big play offensively to extend the drive. But all that sack did was create a bigger play for the defense.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos want to end it in regulation if they can. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And they don't snap it in time. Wow, Brock, that could take them out of field goal range. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ray. Set.
Hampton gets it from the pistol. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Here he is to throw. And that's a lot of football. It is bouncing near the goal line. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety.
Kevin Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. Fields this one at the 3. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They give it to him again. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the 1st down, and that should just about button up this victory.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.